folks, it is time now for our game of the week, and we can't wait. Tremendous anticipation all across the college football landscape for this matchup. This is not just a regular matchup. Battle of top 10 teams, two teams colliding early in the season. One team can make a strong statement about the season ahead, as we'll see the number 3 team in the country, the UCLA Bruins, taking on the 8th-ranked team, the Auburn Tigers. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. The Bruins will kick it away and get this game going. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And they've got the returner corralled.
And your Auburn Tigers will take over 1st and 10.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Obvious false start there, moving too early. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Second down play coming up. Single back takes the handoff. Finding space at the 20. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yards to set up a fresh set of downs.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball, pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Just a small gain. Look at it, 2nd and 9. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. Going to try to use his legs here. The defense will wrap him up, but he's able to scramble for a first down and keep the drive going.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
This Auburn offense is moving quickly down the field. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6. Offense in hurry-up mode. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to the 30.
Anytime you're playing a linebacker position, you start to see a running back come out of the backfield and widen out. There's a tendency to want to beat him out to the flat, overcommit. This time he cuts back inside and creates a headache for this defense and a nice gain.
Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? He's going to hand this off. And the Sox were able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
The 8th play of this opening drive, it's 3rd and short. Ball is incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time. So their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Aggressive start. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
And just like that, this defense takes advantage of a bad decision by the quarterback, steps in front of him for the interception. Now they've got great field position here early in this game.
Back behind the quarterback, aligned in a pistol. And here's the handoff. Hits into space at the 50. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
Boy, just really good vision and patience by this back. He kind of felt his way through and then accelerated through the hole for the first down. One of the things that you see over the years by UCLA is the ability to control the line of scrimmage and have good backs that can pick up big yards.
And they'll go right back to him on 1st down. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7. The Bruins looking to run some tempo here. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Tackle is made. That's a short gain, well short of the marker.
You know, they don't pick up the first down here, but they do get some positive yards, and I really like the route to get enough separation to give the quarterback enough room to put it in there.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a 3rd down play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Timeout, UCLA.
And the Bruins will come to the line looking to convert on 4th down. Here we go on 4th down. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
And the Auburn offense is back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. They'll run this play from the pistol formation. Handoff heading left. And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. And that pass falls incomplete.
Second down was incomplete on the screen. It's now third down.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Tigers. They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Returner decides to fair catch this. Offense back out on the field. Last time they went forward on 4th down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. Receiver left alone down there for a huge gain. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Bruins.
What a well-designed play here by this offense to get the ball to the gifted tight end. Of course, he's got the size, but here he shows you the speed that he has in outrunning the secondary into the end zone for a big touchdown.
Point after, up and good. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
That's the end of the first quarter, with the score tied 7-7.
Here we go, first play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Back's got it again. Defense makes the tackle on the ball carrier.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Receiver in motion now. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Decides not to throw it and will take an enormous loss on this sack. Punt team ready to boot it away. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. Just able to get it away. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Bruins offense is back out on the field. Last time out, a one-play touchdown drive through the air. Can they keep it going here? Breaks loose at the 40. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line. Give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
A solid run, good for first down yardage. Takes the handoff, and he'll head left. And they'll stop him short with the line to gain.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And he'll set up to throw. And he dumps it off to the tight end. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now.
That's a first down here by this UCLA offense. Nice timing between the quarterback and the receiver to be able to get those yards and keep the sticks moving. Good job also just feeling the defense's coverage and making a quick decision to get that ball out.
Offense will keep it on the ground here.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
The Bruins look at a cash in the red zone. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, UCLA.
As a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front and it costs you. That's exactly what happened here as they scored this touchdown.
And the point after is right down the middle. Return begins inside the 10. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start.
And your Auburn Tigers take over. First and 10.
And the Auburn offense back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Solid run. They'll bring it down at the 28-yard line.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Now it's second down here. He'll hand it off. First down. They'll keep the drive going to the 37.
Well, that is a first down and a definitive way of getting a good push up front. And this back, I tell you, every single year on the plays, Auburn always has a great back, and this guy is no different.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Back in motion now. Now someone moved just a bit too early. That'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense shoots itself in the foot. It's 1st and 15. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. It's intercepted. The defense sniffed out the screen pass. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
The offense gifted with great starting field position for this drive. The linebacker shifting around now. And they're able to tackle the ball carrier there.
On the play. Brings up second down.
Second down after that previous play. From the shotgun, drops back. Pulls it in. It's Paul. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Just a quick job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
I love this unconventional call by the offensive coordinator. Third and medium, a lot of times you're thinking about throwing the football, but instead they're able to run the ball with great execution, and they pick up the first down.
The Bruins line up with a first and goal. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Bruins. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask of the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And the returner will be brought down.
13. And your Auburn Tigers will take over. First and 10.
And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime. They cut into this lead. Quarterback's got it on the option. He'll toss it to the back. And they make the stop to get the ball carrier down. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Short throw, running back makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
So let's see what they like here on third and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
UCLA offense is back out on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. And the defense make adjustments. Come up with a stop here. And they'll use the ground game here. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Second down, we're going to throw it. The pass is intercepted. He's got some room and some blockers here. That's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
Now a chance to cut into this lead before halftime. It's first and goal. Takes the ball and heads to the left. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. They'll try to power it in right up the middle. Gets back to the line, but no closer to the end zone than that. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Timeout, Auburn.
So 2 chances to score a touchdown in the red zone already. They came up short. Now it's third and goal. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. He's escaping the pocket now. And it's caught. Touchdown, Auburn.
Love to watch this quarterback go out and execute on this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now he's executing. We're in the second quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
14.
And the returner decides to signal fair catch. First half clock with just 7 seconds remaining for this first down play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Breaking free at the 35. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The kickoff team out there now to get the second half underway. He'll call for the fair catch here. And the UCLA offense takes the field. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think they're going to run, maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Nothing open downfield, so he'll just throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure. Just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Off the incompletion, it sets up a third down and 2. And they pick up the first on the ground. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's getting 4th down and inches. And the Bruins hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. You know, the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. On their own side of the 50, but they're going to go for it here on 4th and inches. On the handoff, they'll test the right side here. The Bruins are looking to keep this drive going.
Final analytics are going to tell you to go for it on 4th and inches. It's just a little bit scarier doing it in your own territory. But listen, if you trust your offense and you trust the preparation you've had in these kind of short yardage situations, I say if they get another one of these, they go for that one too, because it clearly has worked out for them.
The Bruins begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
And you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Offense goes to the pistol formation now. They'll run it to the right side. But only a 1-yard gain, so it's 3rd and 9.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
The offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the 1st down. Catch made on the out route. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
And the Bruins churn out another 1st down. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, there's that excellent linebacker with a clear path, just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
9th play of the drive coming up. This is a tough 3rd and long. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the 1st down. Grab down the middle. It's Paul. An explosive play. They'll finally make the tackle down at the 27-yard line.
With this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Ball handed off. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Defense cannot get this offense to 4th down. Offense continues the long drive. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Looking right, this one caught. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a 1st down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
The Bruins are going to cash in this red zone trip. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Takes the handoff again. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. So here we go. 3rd down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. On 3rd and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. It goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
Kick is good. Gives the offense 3 points to show for that drive. And they add to their lead. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And the coverage team able to bring him down.
And your Auburn Tigers will take over 1st and 10.
And the Auburn offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away. Defense spends their 2nd timeout to try to regroup.
Timeout, UCLA.
Four receivers on the field for this 2nd and inches. An inside give now from the shotgun. Tackle made after a solid gain to spot the ball at the 34. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. First down, looking to throw the football. And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Tigers.
This guy has a knack for the end zone, doesn't he? That's 2 touchdowns for this guy today, and I don't know if he's done yet.
ET is good. They draw within 3, 24-21. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the UCLA offense back out on the field. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their 1st of the half. The last possession, they had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Can they find the end zone this time out? 1st down play call. How aggressive will it be? Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Trying to create outside the pocket now. He makes the grab. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a 1st down.
Chris, how about the accuracy here by this quarterback to pick up the 1st down? And, man, UCLA has had some great play at quarterback. DTR, who just left recently, going back to Cade McNown, and, of course, Troy Aikman, one of the best to ever play the game.
They'll test the right side here. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
Important 2nd down play coming up. And the quarterback dropping back. He's moving out of the pocket now. Looking to scramble now. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
So the ball placed right at the 50. Offense looking to pick up the 1st down here on 3rd and short. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. Costly holding penalty there. Backs him up 10 yards. Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Running out of time in the pocket. And a senior making a disruptive impact play.
Interesting call here by the defense in their dime set with 6 defensive backs. Instead of manning up and applying pressure on the receivers, they sit back. Make it tougher on the quarterback. Make him have to read their zone coverage. He gets confused and allows the defensive line to get to the quarterback.
And the coverage team brings him down to wrap up the 3rd quarter.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter of play. UCLA, Auburn, 21.
So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line. Offense getting set, 2nd down play here. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Tailback with another carry. And tackled after a small pickup there.
Gain of 1. 3rd down coming up.
Third down coming up after that running play. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. So here we go, down 1 score. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Quarterback drops back. He's picked for a 3rd time tonight. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. It's a big return off the INT. They steal their offensive possession.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
And the Bruins offense back out on the field. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. In the red area, it's Turner. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Well, this is where you really rely on your offensive line. Late in the game, got the lead. You got to run the football. They know you're going to run the football. Get behind that big offensive line, run that running back, make sure he protects the football. You got a great chance at a victory.
Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Try to run it with the option. They'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, UCLA. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
Automatic in the PAT.
21.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Returner tackled right there. That's what will start the drive.
And your Auburn Tigers will take over 1st and 10.
And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it. 2nd down play coming up for this offense.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. hit as he releases it, and the pass falls incomplete.
And I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right, but that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
First down, looking to throw the ball. He's running out of time here. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Well, this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance. He gets out of the pressure off to his right. But, man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Contact as he threw it. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Another pick. Wow, that's the 4th tonight. Touchdown, Bruins. And the defense joins the party with a pick 6.
Well, it's just something freeing when you have this kind of lead and you can just turn the defense loose. Getting aggressive pays off for them here. They get the interception, and what athletic ability there to take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
Return begins inside the 10.
Returner brings it out to the 13. And your Auburn Tigers will take over 1st and 10.
And the Auburn offense back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. First down here for this offense.
Hey, it's positive yards, right? That's never a bad thing. But let's face it. These guys got a long way to go in a short amount of time to do it. So let's get the ball downfield, and let's get out of bounds to try to preserve that clock.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. That's the 2-minute warning here. This offense desperate to cut into this lead and then try to get the football back. Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 now. The quarterback making some changes at the line. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's an out route, the catch made. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Well, this is the risk you take when you play man-to-man coverage and you leave a linebacker on a running back. The quarterback does a nice job of seeing that mismatch and getting the ball to the back for some good yards.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Auburn.
Man, I love this. Chris, I don't think they're going to have a chance to come all the way back, but here we are, under 2 minutes to go, and they continue to show some fight. And you know what? Who knows? Maybe you cover an onside kick and you get right back in it.
I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the receiving team has recovered. Looks like the hands team did its job. Offense is back out on the field. This game is not over yet. Let's see how the offense plays it. They love to chew some clock here, but can't get too complacent. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
They make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28.
Boy, this offense's execution has been on point all game long, but especially in this fourth quarter. They're getting better and better, and this defense seems to have just quit out there.
And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. Here comes a handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. There was so much anticipation, so much preparation on both sides for a matchup like this to begin the season, Kirk. That's a big W on a big stage here early.
Well, you get through camp, you wonder how the season's going to get started, and they cannot be any happier. Now we'll just have to see how far they can ride this momentum as we go through the first half of the season.